Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this lemon drizzle tray bake. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, grab yourself a large mixing bowl and into that place your butter, your sugar and lemon zest, then mix them together until they're well combined. The mixture won't go light and fluffy due to the ratios being off, but don't worry, it will all work out in the end, so just mix until combined. You're looking for it to be well combined, but it will be quite a granular mixture, so just keep that in mind. Then give the bowl a good scraping down, and this is just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in from earlier on, so don't forget to scrape the top and the bottom of the bowl. Then add in your eggs and vanilla and mix these in until they are fully incorporated. This will change your consistency and it's what you've been looking for, so just keep mixing until they're fully incorporated and then you're good to go. Then give the bowl another good scraping down, and this is just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in. You can then go ahead and add in the flour and the baking powder, not forgetting the salt. Then mix this in until it's almost fully incorporated, but before it's fully incorporated just dump in the milk and mix until it's fully incorporated, and you should have a very clear cake batter. It should be a little looser than a standard cake mixture that is a butter base, but it should still be like it's more liquid but then just give it a good scraping down. This is again just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in from earlier on. Then transfer that into the base of a 9x9 inch cake tin which has been lined with some parchment paper. So don't forget, preheat your oven first as well, as otherwise you'll have to wait and then your cake may not rise as well. Place into the preheated oven and bake off. So when the cake has 5 minutes left on the baking time, you can go ahead and make the lemon drizzle. So for that you just add equal amounts of sugar and lemon juice into a bowl and mix together. Then when your cake is out of the oven and has been out of the oven for around 5 minutes, prick it with a fork. Because this is a big cake you can use something bigger, feel free to use a cocktail stick or whatever else. Then just gently brush over that lemony syrup, and it may look flooded right now, but that will all work into the cake as it's still warm. Then let that do its thing, and I recommend chilling it in the fridge for a bit. You can make your glaze or icing that will go on top, which is just a simple icing with icing sugar and milk, and just mix until you have the perfect consistency. Then once you're happy, you can top that onto your cake and just spread and level it out as much as needed. Again, you might not need to do too much, but this will spread on its own, but once it's chilled in the fridge it will firm up perfectly. And this cake can be stored in the fridge. Then to finish the cake off, just take a lemon and zest it over the top. You don't need to do anything super fancy, just zesting it will be fine, and that's what works best. Just adds more lemon flavour and a bit of texture from the zest. You can then go ahead and cut it into as many or as few pieces as you would like. I went with 9 very generous portions, but feel free to cut those in halves. These were quite big, and if you're not a super sweet tooth person, this may be a little bit too much. But the lemon flavour really comes through, it packs a punch, and believe me, as somebody who likes lemon, this cake was on the money, it was perfect. I've not had a lemon cake better, so I recommend that you give it a try and tell me that you don't feel the same about it. But yeah, here's what it looks like up close. It's just really simple, lemon cake with a lemon drizzle on top, and then a lemon, just a plain icing, and finish with some lemon zest. What more could you want? So that's all for today, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description, there'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to my social media. But that's all for today, I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.